Thank you, Kronk Song. Yes, indeed, it is Your Music Live here on Studio Live today. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. This is our live show where we play 2 hours of some of the best independent music from all around the world, all across the internet, all genres. Everyone is welcome, and we do it live here on the show. We are brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, the amazing, the inevitable DistroKid. And if you want to release your music onto all the platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, I don't care where, use DistroKid. There's a link up there. You'll save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. We thank them for supporting Your Music Live. Let's jump straight into some cool tunes, shall we? We're going to get started with a track here from John Dominic, and it's called Blue Love. And let's kick things off here. Your Music Live. Let's do it. The one and only John Dominic. Welcome to the show. If you're just joining us, that was John Dominic, aka Dominic Terragrossa. That was a premiere video that came out just this week that Dom just dropped, and it is 80s-tastic. About that one, Dom says, "This is a song I could never have made without a DAW. It's been a project for a few months, but not felt right in any of the usual genres. Finally, I gave up hope and just started messing around on what was meant to be a rock song. Sometimes good things happen." Absolutely. And sometimes good things happen here on Your Music Live. If you're just joining us, the way to submit a song is down in the description. Just go to studiolivetoday.com/YML, and we've got a special way. We're going to do a brand new feature this week called Play My Fire. So stay tuned, because I'm going to tell you how you can get a song played today right on this show if you want to hang around, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But for now, I think we need to get some heavy rock in our life. Now, our sponsors are DistroKid here, and they have the amazing slaps.com, which is their music sharing platform, and an artist by the name of Anvil Head has got some pretty amazing tunes over there on slaps.com. So I recommend you get over there and join slaps.com for free, and you'll be able to engage with other folks and share your creations. But for now, let's jump in and listen to this one. This is Anvil Head, and this is a tune called Deep Space Mango on Your Music Live. There it is, Anvil Head with Deep Space Mango. Yeah, it finishes as quickly as it starts there, but very, very cool tune from the Anvil Head folks. And as Thomas Christ said, there's nothing that they've produced that I haven't really dug. We're going to kick into another tune here. We're moving along fast today because I'm determined to keep us in the 2-hour time frame today. We normally go into overtime. I'm going to see if we can actually be on time here today. So we're going to play this next track. This is from Wolf Stone Studio, and they say, "Hi Pete, I originally wrote this song as an instrumental and having an Andy Dion lead the way with his lead guitar playing. I did end up adding vocals as well, but if you can play the song starting at 1:49, you'll hear some vocals, but you'll also hear how we really tried to blend piano, guitar, percussion together during Andy's solo. That's my favourite part. Hope you enjoy, and that's from Ron and Jenny at Wolfstone Studios. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is called At the Crossroads. Where are we going to cue it up to? 1:49. We can do that. We have the technology. So we'll play this one at Wolfstone Studio at the Crossroads here on Your Music Live.
Choose the path with me or
the one and only Wolf Stone Studio there with a very, very cool tune. Yeah, Andy Dion on the lead guitar or the keyed guitar, one of the two. Good stuff. Yeah, really nice piano tone there. Really well blended track. I love it. You might notice that I'm listening without the cans today. I'm on the monitor speakers. In fact, I've got my iPad in the way of that monitor speaker, so I can actually get a good listen to this music. I've decided I'm going to enjoy myself, not worry about the levels so much. But that all being said, if the levels aren't right for you folks, do let me know. But everything seems to be coming through okay and fine and dandy here. So yeah, Andy is spot on. Great stuff. I love it when the community comes together. I love when you folks share the love of music with each other and collaborate on each other's tracks. It is awesome. I've always said it. I always get the quote wrong, but the sum of the parts, the whole is better than the sum of the... You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean there. Speaking of people that are awesome, I wasn't, but now I am. Jerry Gomes is up next, and we're going to play a Jerry Gomes tune. This one's called Don't Take Me Back, and Jerry says, so this is the new song I needed your help on. That's my help on getting my levels right for mastering, and thanks to your loud sound trick, which I actually got from the community, I was able to export to Jade Star, where she thankfully brought it to life. The guitar solos after the chorus were done by PJ Kobe. We've got more bringing it together, more collaborating happening here. So let's take a listen to this one. Jerry Gomes and Don't Take Me Back on Your Music Live.
If I should stumble and fall, if I should crumble and crawl back to you, whatever you do, don't take me back. You're like a drug in my veins. I'd have to quit you all over again and again. And I'm begging you, whatever I do, don't take me back. Pick myself up and walk away. Would I see sunshine or would I feel pain? It's never gonna change. Whatever you do, don't take me back.
Very nice stuff there from Jerry Gomes featuring PJ Kobe on the Gitbox in that one. Again, great stuff. The collaborations that come together. Yeah, bopping drums, cool song, very fire. That is a fire track that has been played there, and we're going to talk about some fire in just a couple of tracks time, because we're going to be doing something new here today. And again, I keep alluding to it without giving it away. But if you want to hang out for a little bit longer, all will be revealed after the next couple of songs, and it should be fun, should be interactive, could be a complete train wreck, but hey, you never know, and either way, it's going to be cool. So hang around. And like we say, sometimes it's cool to watch a show that's like a well-oiled machine, but sometimes it's interesting to see how well things can fail. How faily can we get? We'll soon find out. Let's play this next track, shall we? This is called Nimoos Forest. It is our friend Stephen Galente. He says, according to Arthurian legends, Nimue is the powerful sorceress with whom Merlin fell in love. She ruled the enchanted forests of Avalon. Recorded and produced in Nano Studio 2, since used were the Obsidian, Slate, and one track of pure synth. So let's get our medieval synth on, shall we? And take a listen to this one, Nimoos Forest, here on Your Music Live. How nice is that? Stephen Galante with a very, very cool piece of music. I love the way the synth strings kind of create this pad it's real, but it's surreal. Does that make any sense? Beautiful and yet foreboding is a very good way to put it as well. Love the use of space. It really does. It draws you in, and the imagery that goes along with the sound. Amazing. Yeah, sounds like a song you'd hear in a game. Absolutely does indeed sound like a song that you would hear in a game. I'll stop burying the lead here. What we're going to do this week is we're actually going to do something a little bit interesting. And what we're going to do is, when I get this set up here in just a couple of cotton picking minutes, there we are. We've got the giveaway page. So what I'm going to do is we're going to give you an opportunity to have your song played live today. So the way the show normally works, if you're new to the show, is that you submit your song via the form. It's down there at studiolivetoday.com/YML. And then it'll usually be played within the next 2 to 4 weeks. We've got a bit of a backlog. We try to make it as fair as possible while still mixing the genres around. But what we're going to do this time around is do an experiment. And what you can do is right now, while we play the next song and then do our DistroKid promo, you can actually jump over here and put in this hashtag in the chat. If you're watching here on YouTube, all you have to do is put hashtag #PlayMyFire. Why do we go with that? Well, because sometimes in the past we've had people come in and start spamming the chat with "Play My Fire beat." And I thought, you know what, let's embrace it. Let's go with it. So if you want to have an opportunity to have your song played right here, right now, even if you're already on the show, we're going to make it completely random. All you have to do is put the hashtag #PlayMyFire, all one word, into the chat, and we'll start getting there. You can see the entries are starting to come in there. And once we draw the winner, then all you need to do is let me know the name of the track and where I can find it, because you can't share links here in the chat. So you just have to tell me whether it's on SoundCloud or YouTube, wherever it is, or slaps.com, and then your name and the name of the track, and we'll find it live here on the show. So that is something that we're doing new, just to keep things a little bit different, a little bit interesting around here. Speaking of interesting, the prolific production of the artist Pagan Song continues to amaze me, and Pagan Song's got another track that I'm going to share with you here this week. This is called The Sacred Temple of Idana, and they say this is an imagining of what it might have sounded like in ancient Babylon. I'm familiar with Arabic music, so I pulled from that for this song. Enjoy. So enjoy this Pagan Song tune here on your Music Live. This is Temple of Idana by Pagan Song. Just awesome. Very, very cool there. I like it. I like it a lot. There you go. Yeah, nicely done. Very nicely done. Already playing Fire. There you go, Gary Hubs. Come on, Gary. You can do a Play My Fire. It would be cool to have a Gary Hubs tune, just a random Gary Hubs tune. But yes, we'll do the Play My Fire thing in just a moment. But thank you, Pagan Song. Pagan Song just puts together some amazing tunes. It is awesome to see the variety of music created by our friend Pagan Song. I'll just wait for my connection to come back online here, because we've gone a little bit pixelated, but we're coming back. We're coming back. There is all sorts. Someone was mentioning before that there's something weird like in the world at the moment. I mean, obviously there's lots of weird things in the world at the moment. But yeah, my internet, not surprisingly, always fails at the best of times. So when things like, when anything weird happens, then we lose a little bit anyway. Let's hear from our wonderful sponsors, shall we? Because we want to thank the people who make this show possible each and every week, and that is our friends at DistroKid. Now, before we talk about DistroKid, once again, if you do want to have a song played on the show today, give it a try. We're going to do this experimentation thing, so hashtag Play My Fire. And speaking of fire, DistroKid can help you get your music released, and it is dead simple to do. I thought we'd just go through the general sort of vibe of DistroKid this week. If you are an independent artist and say you're sharing your music on SoundCloud and YouTube and you're going, this is fun, but wouldn't it be cool to have my stuff out there on Spotify and Apple Music and all the other places? Well, DistroKid can allow you to do that. All you need to do is jump onto DistroKid, sign up for an account. It's as little as $19.99 per year, and you can save yourself 7% off using the link in the description or up the top there. And as you can see here, I've taken full advantage of DistroKid generosity of the ability to share all of my music. So I've released 3 EPs, a full-length album, and a whole heap of singles. It is very cool. And one of the cool things you can actually do, if you come down here to enhance your music, you can actually add your lyrics. And guess what? People can search for your song by the actual lyrics. So instead of just sharing your song and say someone hears a lyric of your song and they're like, oh man, that song where it goes Fandango, what's that called? Well, it's called Fandango. That's Gary Hub's song. But if you've got your lyrics in there and someone's in Spotify and they don't remember the title of a song, so you've got a song like Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit that doesn't actually say anything to do with Smells Like Teen Spirit, if you add your lyrics to your DistroKid release, then you can actually search via lyrics. So I think that's a pretty darn good deal. So we thank DistroKid for their wonderful support of this show and of your music live and independent music. They've been sponsoring the show for over a year now, if you believe that. They are great people and we appreciate them greatly. All right, let's give this a go. Like I say, this is going to be experimental, so I thought we would add it as a new feature here. We will roll the dice here. It will throw up the names. We've got 11 entries. If you are just here, hashtag Play My Fire, and we will draw this in about 30 seconds, and then we'll jump into another song while the next song's playing. If you are the winner, you can drop the name of your track and where I can find it, so your artist, your name, and where I can locate it in the comments here, and we'll go from there. So I think we're good. We've got 11 folks in here. Good luck, everybody, and welcome to the new experimental draw. We're going to hit this button and see whose name pops up. Spinning, spinning, who's going to be played? It is going to be DJ Cardi. DJ Cardi gets an extra track spin here on the show today. So congratulations, DJ Cardi, for being the first winner of our first ever Play My Fire. And if this is fun and if you dig it, if you enjoy it, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you think we should do more of this. We can always spin again later in the show. But good job, DJ Cardi. While we play this next track from Tobias H Reese, you can let me know here in the comments. Let me know what you would like to have played, and we will get that played for you. All right, let's spin up our next song, shall we? This is a tune called Rabbit Holes. It's from our friend Tobias H Reese, and what he says is, nobody, what do you do for fun? Me makes this video. Seriously though, if they say if we merely scroll along yet aren't actually interacting with others on social media, that is detrimental to our mental health. We need actual interactions, be they real or virtual. I feel that, and that's where this song came from. And this is the second track from my pop rock album called Smoke and Mirrors. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is Tobias H Reese with Rabbit Holes here on Your Music Live.
I just want someone to talk to, someone to see me through. When it all fell apart, I was okay for a while, but there's no denying that this new abnormal is just feeding denial. Some say time is a healer, but who's got time for that point of view? It's been long enough and I'm starting to break. Yeah, I need to crawl out of this hell, for heaven's sake. I just need someone to hear me, someone to ease my mind. When it all came undone, I started to run. I followed you down into that rabbit hole, but there was nothing to find. Don't tell me things will get better. Somewhere we have all gone astray. These tunnels we hide in have no lights in the end. We're all afraid of the dark, so tell me, why don't we stay? We can't go on living like this, dying as prisoners of those chances we missed. We can't go on wasting our time, entertaining ourselves, slowly losing our minds down in rabbit hole. Just need someone still human.
I really, really dig that. Tobias H Reese there. Yeah, song resonates big time. And someone was mentioning about the vocals, the way Tobias's vocals come through in that. Yeah, it sits really well. It's, someone said, a bit shy. Yeah, it's that little bit reserved, a little bit held back, but like angsty as well. Yeah, I dig it. Really good voice and chaotic, but in a good way, right? I think so too. Like it's not, it feels like the song, the content of the song actually works with the way that Tobias actually sings and plays it. And yeah, the funkiness of the bass all adds to it as well. Hello, Doorways into Music. Hello, everyone. If you've just joined us, thank you for being here. I hope you're having a good time, and we're here for a good time here tonight. Now, DJ Cardi just won our little spin up there, and look, I haven't seen you let me know which tune you'd like played, but we have one in the playlist here already. So I'm going to play this one from DJ Cardi, and then because you've won the extra song, the free spin, then we can give you another spin in the second half if there's another song you'd like us to play. But this is one that you submitted to me a few weeks back. It's by the name of Knights of Donkey. Interesting. DJ Cardi says, what's up, Pete? So this is one of the earliest tracks I've produced when I was just getting started. It's one of them classic EDM-y type thing I could play in the clubs, and it's about being at peace in the ether. Very interesting stuff. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? DJ Cardi, Knights of Donkey, here on Your Music Live. Excellent stuff there from DJ Cardi here on Your Music Live. Very cool, very kind of old school, going to the club kind of beat there from our friend DJ Cardi. Excellent stuff. Cool. Russ, who makes similar sorts of music, needs a little more weight in the sounds for me. Could probably just use a little more bass, but as DJ Cardi said, it was something they produced early on. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the lightness to it. But yeah, I don't know. You're waiting for a drop, aren't you? You're waiting for something to just hit you below the belt. But yeah, really, really cool, really funky, good stuff indeed. Let's move on, shall we? We got ourselves some Kronk song. Now, you might have heard the song we played at the start. That is the alternate version of the Your Music Live theme, made by Mr. Mark Kronk Song Lovell. And Kronk Song produces some pretty cool songs. He does these little 2-minute YML mixes, and this one looks like it's going to be interesting. It's called Mr. Price. Says, "Hi Pete, hope you and yours are well. I was rummaging around in the cupboard and found an old plastic school recorder. It was too tempting not to have a go. I apologise to Joe and Barry Glenn in advance. It inspired this GarageBand song, which sort of based on Truth, but I've changed the name because it was easier to find a word that rhymed. Also, his fellow teacher actually used a plank of wood, whereas mine just pulled our hair by twisting it round and round his finger while looking at our work. Kids today have it too easy. Hope you like it." And that is from Mark Kronk Song Lovell. Yeah, let's cronk this one up to 11. This is a tune here from Kronk Song. It is called Mr. Price, and we're going to give it a spin right here, right now on Your Music Live.
Do you remember back at school and how that teacher was a tool? He used to think he could do what he wanted. He used to hit us with the rules. Mr. Price, he wasn't very nice. He was a nasty piece of work. He'd take any opportunity to hit us if we should. If he was in education now, you'd have to take a bow. He wouldn't get away with anything. You'd have to kowtow. That's how they do it now. Mr. Price, he wasn't very nice. He was a nasty piece of work. He'd take any opportunity to hit us if we should. We never dared question what he did. He wasn't the only one. Mr. Price would never think twice. He'd lash out on a whim. He always had his favourites, but pick on those he thought did. Like me. Mr. Price, he wasn't very nice. He was a nasty piece of work. He'd take any opportunity to hit us if we should. If he was in education now, you'd have to take a bow. He wouldn't get away with anything. You'd have to kowtow. That's how they do it now. You'd have to kowtow. That's how they do it now. You'd have to kowtow. That's how they do it now. You'd have to kowtow. That's how they do it now.
I don't think I've ever heard the word kowtow. I don't even know how to spell kowtow, but yeah, you'd have to kowtow. That's how they do it now. It's so true. Yeah, and it's funny. I had we had like parent-teacher interviews as you do at school recently, and no, it wasn't a Mr. Price. He's a very nice dude, but it's funny the way that they have to even provide feedback about children. So he was talking about my daughter, and he's like, now, because he was saying, oh, she's doing this and this really well. Now, something that I think she could work on is that when I'm talking and she's holding a book, sometimes I see her open the book and start reading. So it would be great. Like, I don't want to discourage kids from reading, but it would be great if she could choose a different time to read her book. Whereas in my day, it would be like, John's book away now. I'd be like, okay. Sorry, mister. But yeah, it's very different the way it is these days. But good stuff. Let's jump in. We got some amazing cover songs this week, and I thought what we'd do is we would group the covers, because I did put a question out a while ago saying, do we do a separate covers show? Do we allow covers? Do we make it all originals? What do we do with this show? And the overwhelming thing was keep covers in, but tell me the section that covers are going to be. So for the next 10 to 15 minutes, we got 3 back-to-back covers. So if you're not big on the covers, grab yourself a cup of tea. That's all good. No harm, no foul. But I think you're going to enjoy these, because these are some great artists and some pretty darn cool covers. And we're going to start off with the one, the only Laurie's Mishmosh. I know many of you are aware of Laurie and the great work she does. She says, Inagata Davida is a classic 60s psychedelic rock song by Iron Butterfly. I recently purchased a new Yamaha and was super excited to break it in with the iconic Hammond B3 sound. Kevin and Joey and I call ourselves 80 Proof. We were delighted to invite JDL aboard to perform the vocals. So there you go, the ultimate super band here. We've got Laurie's Mishmosh with JDL and the rest of 80 Proof, and this is Inagata Davida, the Iron Butterfly cover on Your Music Live.
Don't you know that I love you? And I gotta be the baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me? Please take my hand. Let me tell you again. And I gotta love you, honey. Don't you know that I'm loving you? And I gotta love you, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this land? Please take my
Oh yeah, Inagata Davida, very nicely done there. Laurie's Mishmosh and the 80 Proof crew there with JDL bringing the vocals. Very cool. Love it when a plan comes together like that one. Hello, Ian Luckett. Hope you are doing well as well, my friend. We got another couple of covers. This is the cover section. I need like little clips. You know how you have a segment? I need like a little sting that comes up and it's like, cover time, cover time. Stop. Cover time. No, that's Hammer time. That's different. This is a band that I... do I have this? Oh, this is... Okay, it's Mike Haggith. I was like, why does this look familiar but not? So, hey Pete and friends, I haven't shared much of my past band's work with YML yet, but that will change. For now, in recognition of the passing of Taylor Hawkins of the Foo Fighters, I thought to share The Din's first ever cover song video from all the way back in 2016, as we took a shot at one of our favourites. I hope you enjoy. Well, this actually happens to be one of my favourite Foo Fighters cover songs as well. I like playing an acoustic version of it, but this is a rock and roll version of it from the band The Din, featuring, of course, Mr. Mike Haggith. And this is Times Like These.
home. I'm a street light shining, I'm a white light burning bright, turning off and on. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again.
Very cool stuff. There you go. The Din out of Canada here on Your Music Live. Very cool vocals. Mike bringing it on the bass there. Bass with the vocals. I love it. Love it a lot. Good job there from Mr. Mike Haggith. Awesome cover of a great song. And I love that song because it was really well performed there. If you've ever tried to play that song, the rhythm of that is super challenging because it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. Like it's got the weirdest time signatures. It's in like 14/8 time for the first part, and then it goes into like 12. It's weird. Go and listen to it anyway. Very cool. So speaking of very cool, we've got something else very cool for you here because the one and only Dan Ekberg, our friend Dan Ekberg, friend of the channel, creator extraordinaire, just all-round nice guy, has created a video. And this is one of the most unique music videos I think you'll ever see for various reasons. I'm not going to give it any more intro than that. But Dan says, Pete, this is the long-awaited video to my cover of Nirvana's About a Girl. It's premiering tonight after Thomas Christ Live, which is awesome. A big thank you goes out to you and the other guest stars that provided me with green screen footage to add to the video. So, okay, we have given a little bit of away there, but it is very, very cool. Jump in and take a listen to this. This is About a Girl, the cover song from our friend Dan Ekberg here on Your Music Live. There you go, Dan Ekberg and his cover of About a Girl. A little bit of fun. Got to have some fun when it comes to music, don't you? And that one, definitely a lot of fun there. Very good. And some guest stars there. Who can name them all? Collect them all. I love it because it's a lot of people that many of us and you will know, and yet other people would be like, who are all these randos that you put in your video, Dan? But we know, don't we? Yes, we know. All right, let's grab a couple more tunes here, shall we? Before we have our midpoint break. This is a really cool tune. This is from Happy Cells, and they say, "Hi Pete, this is one of the songs I think I've played before, but Brendan from Music Realm was so kind to make a video to put my music so I could upload it to YouTube. He did such a great job. I simply had to upload it again so you can see what he did. V is for Vector. Thank you, Pete, and thank you, Brendan from Music Realm." Cool. Well, I'm going to play this because I don't remember the tune. I think we might have played this a while ago. It's our friend One Man and His Detector, and it is called V for Vector. And we'll play this one here. It is Happy Cells on Your Music Live. Let's give this one a spin, shall we?
Moving just like a mystery, I try to hide from me. Making mistakes and I'm dancing around on earth for all to see. Think about it, realize and talk about it. Don't need to mechanize it, just need to realize it. V is for Vector. V is for Vector. You cannot fool me, you cannot fool me. The way we see it is nothing like it's meant to be. We may not do the right thing, we may not do the wrong thing. So what does it mean to be free? If truth is on the inside, and life is the outside, so what does it mean to be me? We may not say the right thing, we may not say the wrong thing, so what does it mean to be free? If truth is on the inside, and life is the outside, so what does it mean to be me?
I agree, Mark. Hard to concentrate on the music, laughing too hard from the video. Very cool, very funky, very awesome visuals on there. I don't know whether that's a frog or an alien frog or what's going on, but I dig it. I thought it was cool. Very good stuff there. Speaking of very good stuff, someone who produces very good stuff is this folk on the screen right now. It is Michael, aka Zealand Band, and he's back with another track. And the one thing I love about Michael is that when you press the play button on a Michael, aka Zealand song, you just never know what you're going to get. So let's find out what this track is all about. It is called Hard to Hold, and we're going to play it right now on Your Music Live.
When the movie's over, but it's still playing in your head, you become the hero, jumping into bed. Kate kisses, then leaves you alone to view. Catherine's wheels spin, twisting the screw. So close, yet so far, you're not ready to fold. There's not much to hang on to, if truth be told. She's easy to touch, but hard to hold. You're writing about her. Heartaches and muse, a gift from the heart you get to use. She dances in your thoughts and straddles you at night, make you wish upon a star with all your might. You need to admit you're out in the cold, can't turn silver into gold. She's easy to touch, but hard to hold.
I dig it. I love it. I love the visuals. I love the samples. I love it a lot. Very cool stuff there. Again, Michael's found a way to just create. And again, I want to know more about how Michael actually creates, because everything is so diverse, everything's so different. It is very, very cool. And yeah, the vocals that are in there, yeah, just awesome stuff. A new Bond theme, says Jenny. All right. Yeah, another good one indeed from Michael, a.k.a. Zilland Band. We've got a few more tracks to go before our halftime break, otherwise known as the toilet break, which will be playing a very cool tune, which you'll enjoy, I'm sure. And before then, though, we've got Keith de Boudreau. He's given me the phonetic spelling, and I still get it wrong. Keith, what are we going to do with me, mate? He says, this song's about staying true to yourself in spite of life's challenges. On guitar and co-written by Joe Motta, mixed and mastered and produced by Brian Anthony. The song is called Even Now. Not Even Flow, but Even Now. Let's take a listen, shall we? Even Now by Keith de Boudreau. Oh, my goodness. Keith de Boudreau featuring Joe Motta on Your Music Live. Let's just play the song.
Just to realize all the tale is lies. It takes some time to see the man that I wanna be. Working 9 to 5, never taking down to the top of rise. Battered hands just to pay the man, always take a stand. Even now, I'm living my whole life. Even now, I'm finding the good life. Even now, don't have all the answers. Even now.
You know it must be a rockin' tune when I play a guitar solo. Yeah, very, very cool indeed. I love it a lot. Yeah, Keith de Boudreau. Was that even close? You know how there's some things, some people's names, some words that you just can't ever say properly. I think that's going to be me and Keith forever. I apologize, Keith. I do my best. I'll improve. Speaking of improving, how cool are llamas, right? Yeah. So this is One Bit Wonder. They say, hello, Pete. Hope you're doing well. I am. Here's a little electronic retro wave track I created with GarageBand. Hopefully you can fit it into your excellent show, as the track is only 1 minute 38 seconds long. All right. In case somebody is interested in the production, the drum machine glitches were created with the replicant audio unit effect. Regards, Kimmo from Tampere, Finland. So let's get our Finnish funk on with One Bit Wonder here, and a little quick ditty called Exposing the Cracks. Llamas for the win. Very nicely done there. Yes, another cool soundscape put together there. No, we can't play any Pilot, It's Magic. Don't you know it's magic? Hello. Yeah, some chill lo-fi vibes for your ear holes. There you go, for those playing along at home. 57 minutes before the first creepy ear hole reference. Speaking of creepy, you know who's not creepy? That would be our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Yeah, if you want to get your music released, if you're a music producer, if you're an independent artist, DistroKid are my recommended place. I've been releasing with them for coming up 5 years now. And yes, they've been a sponsor of the channel for nearly 2 years, but I've been using them for a whole lot longer than that. And the reason that I love the fact that they sponsor this show is that I like their service so much. It is a cheap and easy and convenient and amazing way to get your music out there to all of the different platforms. So do check out the link up there. Also, you can check out my FAQ at studiolivetoday.com/DistroKid. That'll tell you everything you need to know about the amazing folks at DistroKid. Let's grab one more tune before our halftime toilet break. This one is from Lewis Ozar, and he says, "Hi Pete, this song was produced in Logic with a UA bass amp, and I'm still learning about the visuals, by the way. Hope you like it." And it is a track called Commit Myself. So let's go over to, I can't remember where Lewis is from. Doesn't matter. But we play everyone from all around the world here. So Lewis Ozar, Commit Myself here on your Music Live.
I want so bad to return, but can't take off the mask. My mind's up, I'm so tired, yet it's hard to remind. It's been a while, took long enough, learned what I had and did what I want. Though I have no regrets, I wanna change some things, don't mind how long it takes. I know what to do first, I let it all behind. Don't care about my past, though it can hurt sometimes. I'm here because of that. Can't be bothered, won't commit myself to a promise, I won't really care. In this moment there are many things that I'm aiming to complete. Can you see that you are losing me, thinking that you are amusing me? Since I know all your rehearsal tricks, how you wanted me to be. You mind your step, don't look mine. Who do you think that you are? Now everyone knows who I am, oh, but they don't know what's behind. It's driving up the wall.
Very, very cool stuff there from Lewis Ozar. Yeah, just really cool stuff. Love the concept. Really good visuals. Like you said, I'm just starting out learning that. That's a better music video than I'll ever make. Right there, mostly because I just don't have the, I don't have the energy or the commitment for music videos. I've tried, but I get bored halfway through. Anyone else with me on that? Yeah, loved the bass line and then the cool sort of reggae guitar kick in there. Yeah, sounds great. Speaking of great, if you are finding that you're having a good time on this show, please hit the thumbs up button. That helps me out, and that tells the YouTube little gremlins that live inside the algorithmic places that you're enjoying things. Hello, Lou Reality. I hope you're doing well as well. Russ8889, if I didn't say g'day to you. Hello, Lion Hearted. Welcome to the community. So, it is the toilet break time, and I got something special for you this week. And when I say I've got something special for you, Thomas Christ has something special for you. Now, if you don't know of Thomas Christ and you don't know Thomas Christ Live, Thomas Christ does a live show once every week. He also does a show similar to this where he plays your music called You Rock. You need to check out both of those. You need to go subscribe to Thomas Christ's channel. Just search Thomas Christ. Make sure you click on the right one. Whenever you search Thomas Christ, you get some interesting results that are not him. But Tom says, hi Pete, for quite a while, I've been meaning to take what I feel are the best performances out of my weekly live show, Thomas Christ Live, do a little editing magic in LumaFusion, and make separate clips out of them. A few weeks ago, a performance I did of Two Blistered Eyes from my 2012 album, Regaining Composure, came out what I felt like very well, and I knew I wanted to use it to start doing the clips. It's a favourite of my originals. I remembered back in the classic days of MTV, the Buzz clips, oh yeah, thing that they used to do sometimes with noteworthy live performances and such. So I borrowed the concept for this, since this is a clip from my live show. Not completely sure if it's something you play on YML, but if you did, that would be awesome. Thank you, TC. Well, it is something I'd play, and in fact, because it's something so interesting, I thought it would be a cool thing to have as we have our toilet break. So I'm going to step away for just a few moments, but you don't have to go anywhere, because you're going to be entertained by the one and only Thomas Christ with a live performance of Two Blistered Eyes. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Catatonic and paranoid, restless and pale, dry heaving and screaming, ripping off fingernails. Too psychotic to live, too frightened to die. We take it all in through our two blistered eyes.
Medicated, sedated, we will all fall away. We're learning to cope, not much hope for today. Born with this disease and there isn't a cure. Everyone's infected, the sinful and pure. Count up the days, mark them off one by one, until we run out of ink and know the time has come. All we can do is take our pills, lay down and cry, and take it all in through these two blistered eyes. No, 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 no. Catatonic and paranoid, restless and pale, time heaving and screaming, ripping off fingernails. Too psychotic to live, too frightened to die. We take it all in to our two blistered eyes. The fear and the terror, the pain and the agony, the knowing, the waiting, the nausea, the shaking and the vomit, the nightmares, the screaming, the pounding of the numbness, the burning, the torment, the need to harm yourself. And it never stops. Not even for one day. It will last forever. Until that fateful day.
Want to hear the rest? Yeah, you do. Jump on over to Thomas Christ's channel. It is very, very cool. And he puts on amazing shows, 2 hours. Like, I do a 1 hour show of acoustic tunes and I'm exhausted. And Thomas Christ brings that level of energy for 2+ hours every single week. So do go and check that one out. Thank you again for everyone who's been here on the show today. We are brought to you. Let's do a quick recap of what's going on here. This is Your Music Live. If you've got music you want shared, all you need to do is jump down to the description. There is a link there, studiolivetoday.com/YML. Submit it and we will check it out and hopefully play you on a future show. We also have a brand new feature that we're trialing here on this particular show, which is #PlayMyFire. So what do you reckon? Should we do another spin of this? Should we go back to? I'll see if we can draw again. Oh no, that's not going to work. I'm testing things. It's very experimental here at the moment. We might have to set it up again. We'll go to the giveaway tool and we'll set it up again because I wanted to find a way to give folks the ability to actually be interactive here and maybe play something a bit random or from someone that has that is here watching live. So we'll do this again, and I think it'll have to do it from the start. Play my file. Let's just see if this sets up. Yep, there you go. So we've already got folks coming in there. So all you need to do is do what DJ Cardi did to get their tune played, and put in the hashtag #PlayMyFire right here in the chat, right here on YouTube, and we'll do that spin in about 10 minutes time. So throw that in there and you'll get an extra. Even if you've had a song played, even if you're Michael and you've had a song played, we can play another one just for fun, just to make it a little bit of interest and inject some energy and some randomness in the world, because nothing should be 100% predictable. Yeah, a bit of randomness never goes astray. All right, time to rock into part 2 of Your Music Live, brought to you by DistroKid, our wonderful sponsors. If you want to release your music online, use DistroKid. Simple as that. This is Distorted Fate, a band that we've played before. They create some amazing music, and this is no exception. They say a symphonic, gothic, instrumental metal track made using Studio 1.5. By far my biggest music project ever. Hopefully can get people to hear and like it. Well, I think once you hear it, you're going to like it. This is Distorted Fate and Throne of Averance and Sin on Your Music Live. How cool is that? Those little stabs of choral choiry thing. Am I drinking milk? Kinda. I'll explain later. Yeah, the orchestral metal. Definitely a cool jam there. Hello, Timothy. Hope you're well. Gary, Gaza, Hubs, have you returned to Jade's lawnmower yet? I ask you. Tremor Bear, yeah, I like it. Old school awesomeness, and thank you for sharing Distorted Fate. There's nothing Distorted Fate do that I don't dig, and that's cool. All right, let's play our next track. This is from Spicy Tempo. Spicy Tempo, another cool name. You folks name your bands and your artist names really well, and that's something, you know, to have a unique name that's memorable but not too difficult to pronounce or to type is a good idea, because poor old John's over here will actually get your name right occasionally. So Spicy Tempo says, my composition High on Love was composed and recorded by me on GarageBand using iPad Pro. It's about being high on love, which is really all one needs. Didn't John Lennon say that one time? Thank you for considering my song for your show. You are doing an outstanding job. Watch your shows regularly. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, because remember, caring is sharing and Sharon is Karen, or whatever it is I used to say. I don't know. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? High on Love. There's some ambient chill out music from Spicy Tempo on Your Music Live. like it. Yeah, beach vacay music, totally. Very cool. Very cool mixture of sounds. Very, very nice vibe. Yes, it definitely is spicy or a bit saucy, as we may say. I don't know why, but saucy is something I've just got in my head at the moment. It's just such an old person, like an old man way of saying something. Oh, that's a little bit saucy, isn't it? Oh, yes, rather. I always worry because I do watch some of the, well, obviously I do listen to the songs and I watch some of the video, but I don't watch the whole thing. And when someone's got a video they're sharing that's, it's picture and it's zooming up and it's panning up, I'm like, please have a top on, please have a top on, please have a top. Otherwise, like, this stream has ended. It's like, damn it. But I figure if it's already on YouTube, then if it breaches YouTube's policies, then it's probably going to already be, anyway, you know what I mean. All right. Let's move on here. Once again, if you are wanting to participate in the randomness of the random draw, then you can go ahead and put the hashtag #PlayMyFire there in the comments. So all you need to do, we've got 10 entries in there so far, but if you're watching this live and you want to get your song played live, it's a good incentive, I think, for you to come along. If you're not here live, look, I know it's 2 o'clock in the morning for those in the UK, and I apologize. But if you are here live, hashtag #PlayMyFire, and you'll be entered into the draw. This is an interesting one. This is from Pixel Mixer, and this video goes all over the place, so we're going to play it. We're going to play it. Here it is. Pixel Mix, and they say Endless Parties, a jam dance song that's a teaser for my upcoming album, Welcome to Cyber City, and it was made in GarageBand. So let's take a listen to this. Endless Party, Pixel Mixer on Your Music Live. How do you not dance to that, right? Or as we say here in South Australia, how does one not dance to that? One must dance to one's fly beats, right? Very cool stuff there. Pixel Mixer, bringing the party time. That would be a cool thing to like start the show with. Like, I should. Sorry, Kronk Song. Your songs are really cool, but imagine like getting into the beat, getting into the jam of that, and kicking off a song, kicking off the show with that. Very, very cool. Yeah, need to work me into the video. I know, I make a fool of myself, and I don't actually care these days. There's something about growing old, not saying you're old, Jenny, but there's something about as you progress in life that you just don't care anymore. You just don't. Cool filter sweeps, I know. Yeah, definitely a head bobbing, dancing around the living room kind of vibe on that one. Pixel Mixer, thank you for sharing. Sharon Beach Karens. This next tune is Tierra del Fuego and Friends. So Scapular Ringing Records presents Tierra del Fuego and Friends playing a live version of the Irish traditional The Limerick Rake for the occasion of St. Patrick's Day in the USA. It was recorded on Olympus handheld recorder, so the fidelity is low, but hey, it's live. Please drop us in 1 minute of the song. I shall do indeed that. Live music. I know we're a little late on the St. Patrick's Day vibe, but this was too cool to not play anyway, so we're going to give this one a wee spin here. A little bit of live music, a little bit of Irish flair for you here on Your Music Live.
We came from the mountains of stockings of wool. I'd love to be tied in a garter. Some for silver and some for gold, and the devil's judges
There you go. Yes. Last and proper music, says Joe Glenn. We've missed you, Joe and Barry Glenn. Have you been working and living and doing other things that aren't music? That's unacceptable. But yeah, very, very cool. Is there anything better than some Irish fiddle and a wee bit of a jig every now and then? I don't think so. Some cool Irish jams. Thank you, Russ. Thank you for being here, Russ. I know it's we're going to tweak the timing. We're going to work on things and see what we can do to change things up a wee bit here for our shows. Because yeah, we're probably a little late, and I could probably try and make things a little bit earlier. But very, very cool stuff there. But thank you for dropping on by. I like it. I dig it. Thank you for sharing that one. Tierra de Fuego and friends. Now, this show's been great. This show's been fine. This show's been dandy. And we thank DistroKid for sponsoring it. But you know what's been missing? There's been a distinct lack of penguins. And I think we need to fix that right now. So I think before we do our second draw for the Play My Fire, so if you're just joining us here, if you want one of your songs played on the show today, hashtag Play My Fire. You don't have to do it if you've already done it. If you do it multiple times, it actually decreases your chance. It doesn't, but don't do it multiple times. It doesn't increase your chance. It only gives you one entry. So let's play this next tune. This is our friend QB the Penguin and a brand new jam from QB called Wave Sequence. And I think you're going to really enjoy this one. Wave Sequence. QB the Penguin on Your Music Live. QB the Penguin. QB is my hero to Happy Ron. Yeah, when you play a QB song, the only questions you ask yourself is when is the drop and how hard's it going to be? Because you know it's coming. You know it's coming at some stage soon. But yeah, QB with another classic QB track there. Go and check out all the QB the Penguin stuff over on the YouTube. Can you believe QB the Penguin only got 278 subscribers? There should be thousands, if not tens or hundreds of thousands of people listening to QB music because it is amazing. Those runs, those arps that are in there, like so good. Just so cool. Dig it. Great stuff there from QB the Penguin. All right, let's do our draw. This is our Play My Fire segment that we've added in this week. If you like it, let me know. If you missed out on the live show and you'd like me to do more of this sort of stuff, let me know, because StreamYard, who I use for my live streams, make it super simple to do a draw. All we have to do is put the hashtag in here, and then if you put this hashtag in the chat and you're here live, you're part of the draw. So should we spin it? Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's see whose fire will be playing in the second half of the show here. Let's hit the draw button. Good luck, everybody. Need a sound effect. We will be playing a song by Michael, aka Zealand Van. Very cool. We get to double our Zealand pleasure here today. So, Michael, please jump in the chat here. Let me know which track you'd like us to play and where it is on YouTube or SoundCloud. All you need to do is just pop that here in the comments. Just say, play my song on this channel called this, and we'll give it a spin. So well done, Michael, aka Zealand Bound. We get to double our Zs, right? Who doesn't want to double their Zs? While we wait for Michael to make his selection and give him a spin here, we are going to play another track from our friends Cloud Herder. Once again, you folks and your names, you do such a cool job with the names of your tracks. So we're going to play a track called I Don't Want to Sleep. And they say enjoy time with your loved ones and don't want the night to end. So this is Cloud Herder and I Don't Want to Sleep on Your Music Live.
No, 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 I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna sleep, yeah. No, 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 I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna sleep, yeah. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna sleep, yeah. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna sleep, yeah. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna sleep, yeah. Living Milky Way, sailing, yeah, yeah. Easy, take a sip, smoke some weed, yeah, yeah. Freely in your mind, swimming galaxy. That's the key, no need to follow no one's lead. Haven't got time thinking who and where I wanna be. Wasting my time worried about how they gonna see. Shooting star, I see the light passing over me. Breaking me out of the loop, nothing can hurt me. Moonlights and firefly, turning white and night sky. My head keep it turning, never stop all night. All the good stuff, all I want, I can touch. We're not far from the end. No, I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna sleep, yeah. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna sleep, yeah. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna sleep, yeah. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna sleep, yeah. Time never faster when I won't. Make it slower, this momentum, hoping never gone. Till the sun up, try to make it real with all I got. Trying to keep on chasing, coming, nothing makes me stop. Till the night's end, life's changing, hard times in the history. Stop thinking, it's good to keep some mystery. Keep dreaming, let us swimming, get us see. Keep dreaming, na 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 na. Ooh.
Very cool indeed. There from Cloud Herder. What a cool name for a band, Cloud Herder, or an artist name. I like it. I'll remember that. They're those memorable things, like QB the Penguin. It's very memorable, Cloud Herder. Right, so once again, congratulations to Michael, who did win the random draw. Now, yeah, look, I know it's going to be, again, we're experimenting with this. It's a new feature, and sometimes someone will have already had a song played, and then I just think, rather than say, oh, you can only enter if you don't have a song on, I like the idea that sometimes we get a double play, we get a double feature, and that's what we're going to have here today. So Michael, the winner of our second draw here today, has chosen this track called Freshly Squeezed. Look at that. How cool does that look? We're going to give this one a spin here. Michael, aka Zealand Band, Freshly Squeezed on Your Music Live. Sweet and sour jazzy vibes there from Zealand Band. See the good stuff you get that you wouldn't have got without the new Play My Fire feature. Very cool indeed. Yeah, the sax is cool. Use that sax in Big Love, different speed and pitch. That's the thing. You can use samples and you can create your own thing with them. As long as you mix them up and make it different, then you're going to be all good. All right, still got 30 minutes left, and we've got about 10 songs to go, so I should probably get a move on. Another great artist name that we have not played here on the show before is by the name of Trombone Slim. Yeah, we're going to go over to the Cloud of Sounds and play some Trombone Slim. They say this song is entitled Gratitude. Sometimes you just have to give thanks to the people who are truly in your corner. Here. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Gratitude, road trip song, Trombone Slim on Your Music Live.
Dig, 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 dig.
Very cool, right? Yeah, I'm stomping my feet to that one. Like you can't. It's just got that rhythm, doesn't it? Sorry. Occasionally I do a clip like that of something a bit weird because I know that someone will like grab it and meme it to something else. Like when I was on Jade's show and I did the like ending just for fun. Because you got to have fun. Fun is fun, folks. And you know who's fun? You know who one of the funnest guys I know? That is Tom Carrera, a.k.a. Papa Tom. Yeah, Auntie G's everyone's auntie. I think Papa Tom is everyone's papa. And now I need to know what this Songwriters Anonymous is about. This is a group that we saw Dominic Terragrossa is part of. And we've got the same thing here on Papa Tom's track. Anyway, Papa Tom, this song premiered just less than a week ago. Says, I really owe this song to the amazing creators in the Songwriters Anonymous group. There you go. They pushed me outside my vanilla genre to show a little pain. Then, following a spark in SongSpark, another group, that's one I am familiar with, I found some pain and thought I'd sing about mistakes and consequences. I'd like to say enjoy, but maybe suffer is more appropriate. So let's all suffer together and take a listen to Papa Tom with Someplace Else on Your Music Live.
I'm so alone, I don't know why. Some choices made would make you cry. Looking at these bars of steel and gazing at the sky, wishing I was someplace else. Why, oh, why am I counting my days, wishing I was home. I'm playing that night over and over in my head, remembering choices, most of them bad. Now I'm staring through these bars of steel, and I know that this is so real. Fantasizing about the day after, when, oh, when I'm gone.
Definitely. Look, I enjoyed it. You said maybe suffer, not enjoy. Definitely enjoyable, but yeah, enjoyable in a uncomfortable, melancholic way, which is good. Yeah, the backing track on that is great. Nija coming in with the voice there is very, very cool as well. So very nicely done. And something I heard Happy Ron say on an interview with Jade Starr the other day was I can't remember who the quote was from or who was talking to, but that, you know, good songs, there's good songs that you write which are about other things, and then if you can write about yourself, the struggles you're going through, that's a great song. But if you can write things that you don't know about, like if you can dig so deep that you dig up stuff that you weren't even thinking of, that can go to like the next level again. So yeah, I dig it. I dig it in a big bad way. Speaking of people I dig and collaborations and people from all around the world, because we love how global, well, I love how global this show is and how many folks there are from all over the world. This is Albert Felder. And Albert says, hi, Pete and listeners. Hope you're all doing great. Just released my first acoustic song with help from Nikki V and a vocalist from the Philippines. And vocalist from the Philippines, Pauline Michael. Please kindly cue me up to 1 minute 39. That's my favorite part. I can definitely do that for you, Albert. So we'll cue up this track and we'll give it a spin here. So this is Albert Felder and a track called You and I Forever. And we're going to give it a spin here on Your Music Live.
Until the end of time, together forever. You and I ain't wrong, together we are strong, as it should be. You and I forever.
Moving right along, like there's nothing wrong, as it should be. You and I forever. It seems like tragedy, with you fighting like there's no tomorrow.
In the end, it doesn't matter what you've done, I will forgive you. We used to be just a friend. No matter what happens, I will never regret loving you. I'd do it all over again. We are more than just a friend. Wherever you go, I'll be right here waiting for you. Until the end of time, together forever.
Excellent stuff. Really, really nice. Yeah, the combination of the guitar and the vocals, the two vocalists in there, very, very cool. Just amazing stuff. Well done. Thank you for sharing. Sharon is Karen, and Sharon is Karen. If you're having fun here, you can do a couple of things to help us out. If you're not already releasing your music with DistroKid, not really sure what you're waiting for, because they are a great group of folks, and you can get your music out there really, really effectively and without breaking the bank. So check out the link up there and down in the description. Want to submit a song? Just go to studiolivetoday.com/YML, or if you're here live, yeah, we used a new feature here today with the Play My Fire feature. So if you're here live, you might even get an extra song spun here right on the show. And you can hit the thumbs up button down below if you want to as well. Thank you, Gary Hubs, for hanging out. Yes, dinner time. Yes, Sharon is Karen. Don't forget, Sharon is caring and Sharon is Karen. So if there's someone who you think might dig this show, a producer or just a listener and a lover of music, then share the show with them. All right, we're on our homeward stretch here. We're going to play a track here from Cole in the Clouds. And Cole says, "Hi, Pete. This is my latest song I made and the first one I have had a featured artist. It took a year plus to get everything worked out properly, but we have finished it and we are very proud of it. Hope you enjoy." This is Cole in the Clouds over here on slaps.com, and this is called Lost in Space featuring Rays. Let's give it a spin on Your Music Live.
So I'm not stable. Place things on my chest like a table. If I fought back, you call me an a-hole. In the end, I'm just trying to be thankful.
I love it. Very, very cool. Cole in the Clouds there featuring Raz. I don't know what that A is, but yeah, very, very cool synth poppy vibe. And I think you're right, Thomas. I think he may be eating a UFO. That's very, very weird, but very, very cool. Weird is cool, don't get me wrong. I don't want things to be normal or just boring. I want them to be awesome, sawsome. Speaking of awesome, sawsome, let's give this next track a bit of a spin, shall we? This is from Isa, I-S-A-A, Isa. We're going to go with that. A hip-hop song about reaching new heights. So this is the first time we've played this artist here on the show. Let's give them a spin and see what they're all about. Issa and The High Side on Your Music Live.
Particular reason. Shout out to everybody that went through something tough this week. Good job. Don't you ever stop. No one top with a rock hard heart. No longer doubt, but I'm hitting the art, and I still be too smart. Sharp and the dash to make it a dart. No lie to people's eye. I see cold flows, money so hoes, cause it's high side, high side. Who the fuck are those? Never went high with a rocked up tie. Tie all the knots and the issues go by, and the wishes and ties, so I'm riding to die. Call it ride or die. High side, who the fuck are those? High side, with a hindsight. Whoa, my final verdict is set. Speeding exoset from a retrojet. When you retrojet the planet to a deathbed, now you get a big bid. Then you set right on from the devil's breath. And I kept the text, lest it from your next. Yeah, I keep my quest, virtual effect. Bye. When I'm only rapping and I'm keeping on the topic. Rewriting all the raps, and you know I'll never stop it. Ay. No one top with a rock hard heart. No longer doubt, but I'm hitting the art, and I still.
I like it. Isa. I like as I said before, I like it when you've got a name of an artist that's really easy to sort of spell and pronounce and things. Look, it's not a problem if no one if it's like, well, is this ISAA? Is this ISA? Is it ISA? Is it A? But it does add one layer of complexity, but it also gives you originality. So I don't know. Yeah, I dig that. I thought that was cool. It goes pretty hard. Nice flow and strong beat. I like a hip hop. Like, again, those that have been around the channel know that I'm not a connoisseur of hip hop by any means, but or of beat making in general. But I do know the basic musical principles, which is that it's got to be in time. Like, it's very important to have really good timing when it comes to hip hop music. And to me, look, I know there's some hip hop that's just like full on all the way through. But personally, I love a track that actually has a bit of variety, that comes up and down, that's got a bit of flow to it, and that has some of that dynamic range that works well. Very good stuff. Very nicely done. And yeah, just cool video too. Nice production on the video. All right, let's grab this one from Jason Short, who has created this. It is a tribute to Charlie Watts of the Rolling Stones, mixed in GarageBand, professional mastering. Oh, there you go, by Release Master, and it's from his album Covering England. Very cool. So we do have another cover. I forgot to put this in the cover song section, so you'll have to apologize. You'll have to apologize? I'll have to apologize to you, but we wanted to play this one. It's Wild Horses, Rolling Stones cover, and it's Jason Short here on Your Music Live.
Childhood living, it's easy to do. Things you wanted, I bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. You know I can't let you slide through my hands. Horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
Really nice piano arrangement of that. The chords used there and the selection of chords to arrange that cover on the piano, really cool. Like, I know the original was cool as well, but yeah, I reckon there's some slightly jazzier chords thrown in there, which sound really, really good. Yeah, excellent. Two great pianos, exactly. Really nice song, really well performed. Yeah, simple piano and vocal harmonies, can't get much better. Exactly. I'm a sucker for a piano or a guitar and just a voice or two. There's something about it, and yes, I'm heavily biased because I love myself some acoustic music, and as I get older, I don't need the wall of guitars all day every day. And I think as Reality said before, it has been it's been a bit more of a chill. Like, we rocked to start with, and we had a little bit of metal and a bit of rock, but it's just the way it goes, isn't it? Like, sometimes, some weeks we do this show and it's just rock and roll, metal, full on hardcore from end to end. Sometimes we get a lot of singer-songwriter stuff, and sometimes it's just a little bit more chilled and relaxed. So, yeah, we go with the flow around here. We go where the music takes us. This is Soundfall out of Finland. They say, thank you for all the support. Here is a deep house musical journey to singularity and beyond. Enjoy and relax. And an awesome official video by Mika Rennicka. Sure, let's go with that. Apologies for the name pronunciation, as usual, but this is Soundfall and Journey to Singularity on Your Music Live. Very cool indeed. You know what that reminds me of? And this is going to be relatable to maybe 2 or 3 people, but is anyone old enough to be back around in the DOS demo scene, or even like the 8-bit and 16-bit demo scene? That sounded just like the music that was made by the demo crews. So there was like Purple Motion and Skaven out of the Future crew, and they made music just like that on trackers, like on Amigas and on Atari STs and on DOS PCs back in the day. It sounds like that, and it's very cool, and I miss those days. I totally miss it. Yeah, again, I'm going to be talking to maybe 3 people, but someone's freaking out right now going, Purple Motion, Scave, I remember the Future crew, yeah, man. But for the rest of you, you're like, Pete's really old, isn't he? Yeah, don't worry, he'll have to go to bed soon. Let's play this next track. This is William Harry, and he says, "Hello, Pete. I've already been on your show a few months ago." You have indeed. Thank you for that. The song I'm sending you is called Ma Belle Amie. It is part of my first EP, Ornitopes, which was released on March 9. Everything was made using GarageBand on iPad. Hope you like the song. Cheers. And that was from William Harry. So we'll need Mark. I know Michael left, but Mark, I think this is in French. But there you go. You can see that it's a good song because look at that. Provided to YouTube by who? DistroKid. You know it. All the coolest producers are releasing with DistroKid. Let's have a spin of this one. William Harry on your... It's already playing. On Your Music Live.
Ma belle amie peut se permettre de donner son avis sans jamais compromettre les rapports singuliers, nos singletons d'amour, sans sanglots rancuniers, qui viennent y couper et court. Ma belle amie, ma belle amie, ma belle amie, ma belle amie, ma belle amie. Et nous sommes passés maîtres dans l'art de la flatterie, sans y paraître piètres. Et nous sommes damnés pour nos pulsions de liesse, avoir outragé du nombril jusqu'aux fesses.
Very cool indeed. There you go. Onomatopoeia. There you go. So it means onomatopoeia, like refers to that sounds like quack for a duck. Got it. That makes sense. I love it. Really, really fun tune. Very cool. And yeah, I love it when the wah propels the rhythm. And that cool like guitar that came in, that was like one side and then the other side. Very nicely done. I dig it in a big bad way. We got 3 songs left. That means that we're 1 song away from the penultimate song. So this is the, what did we decide it was? The ultra penultimate or the semi-penultimate? Leela, I ask you this every week. I don't know why I can never remember it. But anyway, it's not the penultimate song, but it is the second to penultimate song. And we're going to play a track from That Mitchell Thing. And they say another older song recorded around 30 years ago. This time with my son singing lead vocals. I love a dig into the archive of some of these artists. So, we like to play new songs, but sometimes when you resurrect an old song, it can be kind of cool. So let's play this one. It's called Every Time You Smile, That Mitchell Thing on Your Music Live.
The skies seem full of haze, eyes cry like the rain, all of my dreams thrown to the ground, caught in chains of pain. Every time you smile, sunlight shines on me. If I stay tonight, could you set me free?
There's something really disturbing and sad about like a teddy bear staring out like into space. Very, very cool stuff there. That Mitchell Thing. I dig it. It has been a mellow vibe here tonight. Again, I dig it. And again, let the music be what it is and take you where it goes. That being said, we've got a couple of cool tunes to finish off here. We will be playing the penultimate song and then the ultimate song. So, a lot of great piano vocal. Exactly. Really nice emotional feel, hitting you in the feels here tonight. So let's finish off. We've got a couple of tracks to go. This one is from Senses Working Overtime, and they say Utopia is a song about the modern world and the perception of progress. Recorded in GarageBand as usual. Please play from about 30 seconds in, as my intros are always too long for your show. Yeah, look at... The show is fast. It's my fault, not yours, that the intro... I love a long intro. Which is why I do say to folks, if you're submitting your songs and you've got a long intro and you want us to get to the juicy bits, because again, this song, I haven't mentioned in the whole show, by the way, but all the links to all the songs we play are down in the description. So if you're watching here live or on the replay, you can jump down there, follow the artists, check out the full versions of the songs. You won't be disappointed because you already know that they're cool. So let's play this one. This is from Senses Working Overtime, and it's a track called Utopia, the penultimate song here on Your Music Live.
Made so much progress, then show me where's your utopia. You keep saying we're so blessed, but all I see is dystopia. Where are the homes for all the homeless? Where is the stockpile the logs for them and theirs. Is it because of all the greedy bankers? Is it because of all the lying lawyers? Is it because of the United Nations? Is it because of all the TV stations? Is it because of all the brainwashed masses? Is it because of all the upper classes?
Senses working overtime to bring us home our penultimate song here tonight. Yes, song gets straight to the point, doesn't it? I was ranting in my show yesterday. I do a happy hour show, an acoustic set, and I was ranting about very similar things about the fact that the 1%, those 1% that control 85 to 90% of all the wealth in the world, in my humble opinion, are not doing enough to help out those that are less fortunate than those, or didn't get the opportunity that they did, or don't happen to live in a part of the world that happens to be as good as theirs. So, and look, it's easy to say. It's easy to beat up on billionaires, isn't it? But yeah, I like it. I like it. There is a clarion call in that hook. All right. Yeah, if you're asking about the shows and when I'm live, the easiest way to check everything out is just go to studiolivetoday.com. You can join the mailing list. I send out an email newsletter every week that has all the shows and all the times, and I usually get them right, except when I don't, because I did that with the happy hour this week. I scheduled it a day early, so apologies for that. But usually you'll be able to see that and set the reminders, or just go to the YouTube page. If you want to know when the next show is, as soon as this show's over, it'll dump you into the next show, which is GarageBand Weekly, and that'll be happening tomorrow. But for now, we have done the penultimate thing, and it's time to do the ultimate thing, which is to play our final track. And then, you can get on with the rest of your day, or you can go and check out the Metalhead Hippie, because I believe he is rocking out live right now and about to kick off. So we'll play this final track, and then if you are wanting a heap more music, probably 12 to 14 hours more music, you can jump on over to the Metalhead Hippie show and check that one out, because Jeff runs a cool show over there. Let's grab this one. This is the Lily Pillies. They say, "Hi Pete, this week we are excited to be releasing our debut album Run to the Future, which includes our new song No One Like You and comes with a 25-minute behind the scenes documentary." Very cool. No One Like You is a song about the struggles of everyday life and how we often rely on another person to make things better. So we'll give this one a spin and we'll go out with this. This is the Lily Pillies out of Australia, and a track called No One Like You, our ultimate song on Your Music Live.
When I'm miles away and I'm staring into the distance, when I can't connect to anything anymore, I'm always wondering why my working day hasn't ended. I'm always wondering why I'm wishing my days away. I'm always wondering how to keep away from the madness, and I just wanna get out so I can see you again. I rely on you when I'm going round in circles, breaking all the rules, feeling like a fool. There's no one like you. Pick me up when I'm down, and I know that you'll always be there. There's no one like you. Get me out of the dark, get me out on my feet again. am I pushed to the side? I'm always wondering why my working day hasn't ended. I'm always wondering why I'm wishing my days away. I'm always wondering how to keep away from the madness, and I just wanna get out so I can see you again. I rely on you when I'm going round in circles, breaking all the rules, feeling like a fool. There's no one like you.
Lily Pillies to take us out here on Your Music Live. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for your support. Hit the like button if you had a good time. Don't forget to check out our amazing sponsors, DistroKid. They keep the lights on and keep us rocking here every week. You can also jump down and submit your songs for a future show and let me know, did you dig the Play My Fire feature? I thought it was a bit of fun. Might be able to do a little bit more of that in the future. Thanks everyone for being here. I'll see you next time on Your Music Live.
I rely on you when I'm going round in circles, breaking all the rules, feeling like a fool. There's no one like you.